You know about lore channels, right? Some old and that we know of, and some of them are new upcoming ones. Now, what if I told you that most of the content you see about the lore is no different than the ones who did it before, or even better, the ones who made them from the start? AKA, the old lore from 3rd and 4th edition, as to round that up, since I know there's some that are from the Imperial Armor books as well, but just around it there as well. The Badab War, War of the Beast, Siege of Rax, the First Tyrannic War, and so many more. All of them are about 30-year-old lore. And these YouTubers, of course, they haven't read the books, they just read the wiki to get a glance at it and do the lore either memey or pretending to do in a more serious way. The point that I'm showing is that once you know the lore and going into much deeper topics to find the original of the lore, you start to realize you might as well read a short story from 4th edition where they give you a brief context about certain things than to watch a 1-hour-long YouTube video. Now, to be fair, at this point, if someone is a new upcoming YouTube channel or 40k channel that has been doing this for a good while, trying to make money out of, the dumb audience, they don't know any better, and they're just pretending to care about 40k as a whole, I mean, yeah, go for it. It proves my point that most YouTubers are shills and they can't say their honest opinion, because the subscription base is their bank account. Or they just don't care, there's either one of those. I'll say this again, the whole controversy about Femstodes, who did really went against it? Because the ones that apparently are fence-sitting are the most pure bitches. And another little older topic is about Warhammer's For Everyone poster. How many of those really understand the message behind it and saying, we are woke, we will represent, and if anyone doesn't like it, then fuck off. Let me tell you, almost 0% call that bullshit out. Back to the recycle topic. Why go and read the newer books, which would take months to do, when you can go and take other lore YouTubers' videos? Or repeated topics about famous battles and characters and more. And that shit takes a couple hours to make, and boom, another video to make for tomorrow, in the next couple of days. Boom, done. This is why, when I see Lewitton, Major Kill, Oculus Imperia, The Remembrancer, 40k Theories, Lord Tower Lore. Hold up, pause. What the fuck is this model? I can't tell if that's a woman at this point. What the hell? And to name some others that did some point, like Arch Warhammer, and a little bit of Pontius, but to give credit where credit is due, man actually reads his books and does lots of source mentions, which I can give respect on that. Of course, there's so much more, but I can't recall it on top of my head.
But they stole this Shadow's ideas. They plagiarized this guy or the lore they make.
First off, the idea about the lore and who started first and all that wasn't their first idea to begin with. The idea of originality is near to impossible. Why do you think there are some wording that sounds like the way I'm saying it, like Gamza says? Well, dumbass, it's not like I started watching him again during the Femstodes, and I watched his videos for like 9 months more or less, which I enjoyed, was already in his Discord server and debate random topics like free will and atheist versus theism topics, going on his late night gaming stream to play Dawn of War. I even did fucking 2 videos about it! Then again, it's not like he keeps repeating the same thing in every single video that he makes and assumes nobody will steal it, but hey, anyways. And before we get into that, we are going for the annoying part.
You can't escape me!
You there! Yes, you! Are you interested doing something much greater? A cause, a purpose to fulfill? Then why don't you join in my legion, the Hoplitz Legion? They're hoplites but in space, with guns and all that. You get the idea. A legion so great it will put the Ultramarines to shame. To join in the legion, there are different tiers. You can have a look on Patreon. Unless you want something much more convenient, then you can go on YouTube memberships with emotes and badge to put on yourself with your prideful rank. If you don't like other options, then you can go to Ko-Fi, where there is a place where you can name your price and send a message if you need to. What do you get in return, you say? Well, I've considered to add your name in the Hall of Fame at the end of my video to show my appreciation of you sacrificing your wallet for the Legion. And it will make me more committed to do more videos in the future. So what are you waiting for? Become something greater. Join us, brother. And together, we'll wipe the degeneracy off the planet. That is all for this advertisement. Even though you skipped it, you fucking heretic.
Heretic.
And now, let's get back to the video. The point of that is, I can be influenced by many things. Any other YouTuber can be influenced by many things. Goes with fans as well. But I can always do my own thing as well as mixing with other influencers' ingredients. Now, to steal someone directly and say things verbatim like One Mind Syndicate, that's the one guy I can think of who actually plagiarized things. But when it comes to other lore channels thinking they are special because the topics or the videos they make are unique, so thus they are the original, is false. That goes with me as well. Like, as far as I'm aware, I don't think I'm original. As far as I'm aware, I grabbed other talks from other people and then just formed my own thing and just go with it. But I would not say my shit is original. No. You see, these YouTuber channels, the ideas and topics aren't original. And most of the lore you guys covered are no more than the lore that is being talked about in about the last 30 years. Even if it goes with the Horus Heresy books. The first book started at 2006 after the 4th edition, which was at 2004 when they were talking about the Horus Heresy in the rulebook. There's some other mentions as well, but I think that's where the key point is. Then again, most YouTube lore channels don't read the books and truly comprehend how long it takes to read the lore and make everything accurate as possible and reference your sources as possible. That's too much effort, man. Why the fuck would they do that? Like, for me example, I used to do lore fucking topics, but I didn't do any more of that because most of them have been already covered. Why would I make about a video about the Imperial Fist when other YouTubers have already covered that topic in the last 5 fucking years? Why would I talk about the Dark Angels? Why would I talk about the Night Lords? Why would I talk about the Horus Heresy? Why would I talk about any other major topic and conflict that has already been covered that you can just go and watch it yourself? Oh, you don't like this YouTuber? You can go to that YouTuber when they talk about the same fucking thing. Just a little bit of different flavor. Oh, you want me to be more memey? Here it is. You want a bit more serious? Here it is. They're talking about the same fucking topic. And at that point, once you already know the topic, why would you care about their personality or their flavor or things when you already know how it already ends? Anyways, that's me a little bit of ranty, but that's the whole point of why I didn't continue doing like lore videos at all. Because my whole point was, okay, I will make lore videos on topics that not many people have discussed it. And technically, I could say it was trying to be unique, but at the same time, it's more of, okay, what is the breadcrumbs that nobody has covered yet? And I will try to make it interesting as possible. And that is super rare to find, especially when you're trying to find the sources that you try to read the books through it and then trying to make it accurate as possible. That takes a good fucking while. And even with that, Pontius has done it certainly, and you can tell this motherfucker ain't pulling punches, and he actually reads his shit and he knows what he's talking about. And now, most of the fucking YouTuber channels that do lore only read the wiki, or read the wiki and push a fucking certain message and agenda that is already shown in the fucking Pontius video about Temple Institute. I think Tempestus Institute, or... Anyways, that guy! And also doing your typical upload schedule, which takes like a week or every day, which that is almost impossible to read and process from a book, which takes at least a month to sort it out. Now, if I had the chance to do it, I would have taken every single topic these YouTubers have, every video, every topic, every things they mention in that. I would have just tweaked it a bit, made the thumbnails a little bit different, made the titles a little bit different, and I would have just done it in my own style, and the topic even will be the same, but I'll just tweak a little bit, a couple things, and boom. Fucking video's already out tomorrow. What? You uploaded a video that was about 22 hours ago? Good. I'll have it done in 2 hours. Bitch. And I would have done it less time, the shorter and sweeter, and most people will watch it, a more entertaining fucking video than you would have ever been. And guys, it's not even that hard. It's not even that hard. I can fucking do it. But, as I mentioned before, it's not for me. It's not something that I would actually enjoy, just to be like, hello, greetings brothers, and welcome to another video. And today we're gonna be talking about the most mightiest warriors called the Imperial Fist. Now, we're gonna be starting with the Imperial Fist from during the Horus Heresy, where everything started about their legacy. You know, and all that shit, right? I can do that. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, it's not really something that I would enjoy or something that I would actually do in the long term. So, instead of doing that, I'm just doing this. And I think I found much more enjoyment to do than just to doing lore videos. Well, specifically lore videos about 40k. If there's something that I generally like and talk about the lore, which I want to share with people, sure, why not? But for the meantime, if I just really want to just shill the fuck out of people, fucking lore YouTube videos is just easy as shit. It's not that hard. It's not even that hard that even the most common people who are watching right now can do it. What do you need to do? Just have an editing software, have a couple images that just zoom in certain topics that you talk about, and there you go. And have some music that might be a little bit more creepy than others, and there you have it. That's it. Or just have a little bit of fun, more music, and there you go. Done. Sorted. It's not that hard. In conclusion, most of the lore YouTube channels, either new or old, they just recycle the lore that has been discussed before during 8th edition. This is no different. And just in case if people would grab the fucking Lewitton thinking as well, where people are like, oh, you know, these lore YouTubers just make videos because it's not already being covered and all that. Bitch. As ironic as it is, you can pirate fucking files of books and all that. Obviously, I can't tell you where and how you're gonna get them, but most people know that you could just get them digitally somewhere at some place. And not only that, fucking hell, dude, like they even mention in the wiki, even though they're not the most reliable sources and all that, blah, 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 but even the wiki gives like a brief context of what it does. So this is not really any different when it comes to it. But if you really just want books, then it's just fucking pirate them. Arr, me hearties. Like, I don't want to hear fucking excuses like, I can't get the book, so I can't read. Nah, nah, nah. I already gave you a solution. Take it or leave it. Or you're just gonna be whining in the comments. Go for it. Bitch. Then again, it's for the new crowd that doesn't know much about 40k, so might as well go for the newest video, which may have a funny look, and that's where they will learn their lore than to read a book directly. And also, another question is, why would you read the books when you have memes? I've already stated most of the stuff in these videos. They are short, don't worry, you can check them there and I'll put the links in the description for you to find it. If I don't forget, of course, yeah. That is all for this video. You can check me on Ko-Fi, Patreon, and YouTube memberships, and if you want to join my community, you can check me on Discord, or you can keep yourself up to date on YouTube's community page. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye, my brothers, and take care.
Rise up in the morning sun.